Let's go sunning, it's so good for you.
The Ivanpah Dry Lake Bed. In the game, home to giant carnivorous ants. But in the real world, it's primarily used for wind sailing, and many windsail races take place here regularly. A number of land speed records have been broken right in this very dry lake. What it's not is a good route to walk on foot between Jean and Nipton, where I'm heading now. No ants, but a lot of space. So, now would be a good time to review the Scout Handbook on Traveling in the Desert. Always bring lots of water. I forgot that. And sing Christmas carols. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, and I suppose this isn't a great, note to self. Don't show this at the next Scout meeting.
Learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun.
Okay, so here we are in Nipton, California, home to hopefully water and showers. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, oh. Nipton is a small California town just below the Ivanpah Dry Lake Bed and is situated almost directly on the border of Nevada and California. When you enter Nipton, you'll be greeted by this wonderful new sign. Now, the one from the game, which is the one that looks like a wagon, that's over here, on the other side of the fence from the hotel. Notice that it has many of the same markings from the game. The original one, which was here up until about 5 years ago, looked exactly like the one in the game, and it even had the lottery markings on it. Hey, who's that poser? Fix your hair, man. So let's learn about Nipton. Nipton was first settled in 1900 when gold was found in the nearby Crescent Peak area. The town was originally named Nipino and was a camp where the miners lived. In 1904, construction was completed on the railway running from Salt Lake City to Los Angeles, helping put Nipton on the map. U.S. Senator William Clark traveled on the first train to run this line. A few years later, the Hotel Nipton was completed and stage travel between the little town and Searchlight boomed. In 1910, the Union Pacific Railroad acquired the line and the town name was officially changed from Nipino to Nipton. In 1904, Harry Treherne from Bristol, England, built a general store, the Nipton Mercantile Company, as well as fixing up the Hotel Nipton. A few years later, local sheriff Big John Silvera created the Garden of Mystery in front of the hotel. These efforts established the heart of the little town, much of which you can still see today. The Mercantile later became known as the Nipton Trading Post, just as it appears in the game. It is currently under renovation by the new town owners. One of the more famous visitors to Nipton was silent film star Clara Bow. In 1931, Clara and her husband, Western actor Rex Bell, purchased the Walking Box Ranch about 20 miles south of Nipton. The sprawling 400,000-acre cattle ranch successfully operated for decades under the Bell family until it was sold in 1989. In its heyday, Clara and Rex would entertain guests and celebrities from Hollywood at the ranch, making Nipton a popular getaway spot for many of the Hollywood elite. So here we are at the Walking Box Ranch, or to us Wastelanders, the Wolfhorn Ranch. Now I don't see any of those Legion guys around, and besides, I've got Coyote here, so let's take a look, shall we? A number of buildings can be seen that match what's in the game perfectly. Currently the ranch is closed to the public, but there is a preservation group, Friends of Walking Box Ranch, that is working on restoring this wonderful and historic site. Check them out at friendsofwbr.org.
Stirrup to stirrup, side by side.
What started as a typical rough old western mining town grew into an arts community and a gateway to the Mojave National Preserve. In 2016, the entire town was put up for sale. The local ABC affiliate reported it this way: a desert town with a population of 6 is up for sale. a realtor has been hired to sell the entire town. All 80 acres, its properties, and the solar panels that allowed Nipton to generate 50% off the grid. The asking price, $5 million. Nipton was indeed purchased and is currently under renovation. By some of the amazing sculptures nearby and the renovations of the gardens and the buildings, it certainly appears that Nipton will soon be the center for artists, naturalists, and adventurers it's been envisioned to be. So the next time you're heading to Vegas, pull off at Nipton Road and take a short drive south to discover this little town full of life in the middle of the Mojave. Oh, and Legionnaires, behave yourselves if you visit. A lot of good work has gone into rebuilding this town.